Big Herc 916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. Go to bigherc916.com, pick you up some merch, grab your bar of soap, wash your ass. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, share the channel. I was going through social media this morning and I saw this post that was a repost that Roland Martin had put up, and it's a person speaking at a conference, a person that appears to be a globalist, and his perception of the working class, the people that carry the economy on their backs, and his interpretation of how they should be treated. And these people, the way they perceive the working class is representative of how the kings and queens looked at the serfs, if you want to reference history, or what we so call history, because there's so many lies in that too. But literally this guy says that we need to push unemployment up 40 to 50 more percent so that the workers can appreciate how much they value their jobs. Now, I've always looked at myself as an entrepreneur, and I think we need more entrepreneurs in our society, and entrepreneurs have been a driving force behind innovation, creativity, a lot of things that have transformed the workplace. But during this last situation, during that lockdown, they tried to wipe out a lot of those people who were independent thinkers, who were self-employed, and who employed other like-minded individuals, because they want everybody to be a cog in the wheel. They want you to be a non-thinking entity without any sovereign ability to govern yourself so that they can control you. Just check this out.
In order to curb inflation in the United States. Watch and listen again.
I think the problem that we've had is that we have people decided they didn't really want to work so much anymore through COVID, and that has had a massive issue on productivity. Tradies have definitely pulled back on productivity. They have been paid a lot to do not too much in the last few years, and we need to see that change. We need to see unemployment rise. Unemployment has to jump 40, 50% in my view. We need to see pain in the economy. We need to remind people that they work for the employer, not the other way around. I mean, there's been a systematic change where employees feel the employer is extremely lucky to have them, as opposed to the other way around. So it's a dynamic that has to change. We've got to kill that attitude, and that has to come through hurting the economy, which is what the whole global, the world is trying to do. The governments around the world are trying to increase unemployment to get that to some sort of normality. And we're seeing it. I think every employer now is seeing it. I mean, there is definitely massive layoffs going off. People might not be talking about it, but people are definitely laying people off, and we're starting to see less arrogance in the employment market, and that has to continue because that will cascade across the cost balance.
This dude literally said, we need unemployment to go up 40 to 50%. Oh, these people need to suffer. We need to have pain. They need to know that, how dare they? How dare these workers let the employers know they're lucky to have them?
Now, when I hear shit like that, it goes back to how they've designed these communities and neighborhoods across America, and how they've played with the educational system to the point where they've dumbed people down so much they actually think they got a winning chance to be competitive, when they realize that competitive edge was an illusion, because the tape had been moved in order to placate to these individuals. They go defeated, demoralized, and they just work for one of these entities that, quote unquote, guarantee them a retirement and some type of bullshit benefits, and whatever hopes and dreams they had of being a self-employed, independent entrepreneur are washed away. And so it's by design that they kill the dream. If they kill the dream, they can empower themselves, because for them, less is better when it comes to those who have wealth. And what the flip side of that, they don't really understand, they don't really care that there's enough for everybody. It's like when I used to hustle in the hood and everybody was just worried about somebody taking their customers or stepping on their toes. Man, there's enough for everybody to eat. There's enough for everybody to enjoy a good life. There's enough for everybody to be able to take care of their families and not be oppressed. But these people don't want that. And when I say these people, I'm talking about the globalists who have these forums and talk down on the people who aren't in what they consider their class structure, who they feel are less than them. And it's not that these people are really less than them, it's by design. It's by the education system, you know, the Board of Education or whatever other educational institutions they have in other places, where they purposely don't provide the same knowledge or information to young people so that they can have an understanding of global economics or national economics. It's disgusting, and I'm just sharing with you. You could take with this information as you want. I feel that the more people see that this is the agenda, maybe they'll wake up and they won't accept what they think is a handout, and they'll apply themselves to a greater degree so that they can elevate their consciousness and pull their families and their loved ones out of this darkness, this blanket of ignorance, because they really want to dumb us down. I'm telling you, I always go back when I look at prison and when I look at the majority of people in there. Most of them don't have a GED or they don't have a diploma, and they get their GED in prison. And after they start really studying, a lot of these guys go on to really become fascinating people, self-rehabilitating themselves, and they realize that they were played because they didn't have an understanding of just the government in general and society. Therefore, crime was an option. And in my situation, I wasn't a non-educated person, but I didn't see the big picture. And so I share these videos so that you guys can maybe see something I didn't see before you make the mistakes I made, because I want to see you win. And I feel everybody can be a millionaire. It doesn't have to just be a select few and you run around worshiping these people like they're God. We're all walking in the likeness of God. These people are no better than we are. They're no more special than we are. I know not everybody's going to get on this bandwagon. Not everybody's going to want to elevate themselves. Not everybody's going to have the ability to see through the fog. But the handful that will, this is for them. This is to inspire you, young men, young women, to do greatness and to not bow down. You're more than just a worker. You know, you don't need to carry these people on your backs. Create your own and let them figure it out for themselves, because we all have the capability of being our own boss and the controllers of our own destiny. Never settle for average, man. Big Hurt 916.
Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight-A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.
Go to bighurt916.com and purchase you a bar of soap, one of the books I've written, a hat, a beanie, a t-shirt, tank top, or some detail spray for your car. Hello, my name is Big Hurt 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to bighurt916.com, you can pick you up a bar, and my goal is to help America combat funk. Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Hurt said wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at freshoutseries.com.